Has this ever happened to you? Getting zoned out, trying to duck and block your way in? What about trying to chase Scorpion, only to get hit by his aimbot spear that you're sure you blocked? Or how about missing a dash up punish on a really stupid option? Well, I am Brinks, and man, have I got the solution for you. So, have you ever heard of block dashing, or wave dashing as it's often called? Well, when you watch higher level matches and you see them zooming all around the screen, this is exactly what they're doing. But there has been a new discovery with this tech that I'll show you in a moment that changes everything. Kinda. Let me explain. So to do it with the old method, you have to dash and then quickly press block to cancel the end of the dash, and then you can dash again and so on. It's good to close the distance really fast. To do it really fast, there's a bit of a rhythm to it that's a bit different for each character since they all have different dash speeds. It also works on backdashes too. But this method is somewhat difficult to do consistently, as if you press block at the wrong time, you'll just do a normal dash. The other issue I found is when block dashing in neutral, since you're blocking at a specific interval to try to get max speed, you risk getting hit while dashing in between those block inputs if you're not careful. Well, this new tech can pretty much solve both of those issues. So, welcome to auto wave dashing. To do it, just hold your 1, 2, and 3 buttons, and while doing so, your forward and back dashes will be quick wave dashes, letting you dash around like a crackhead for as long as you hold the buttons. Just be careful not to hit your 4 button, as this will cause a grab to come out. And for the record, you can also still do this with 1, 2, 3, and 4 all held down. Now, one of the best parts of this tech, in my opinion, is there's nothing committal about this, as you can still block, duck, jump, or attack at any time, giving you several applications for this tech with little downside, as you don't have to think about timing your block inputs to move fast, and can focus exclusively on reacting to your opponent with your block button. Now, before I go over what I think are the best uses for this tech, let me show you the best way to set it up, as you may notice that pressing these buttons raw causes you to just whiff a grab. Well, luckily, as long as you input these buttons while already doing another action, then you're set up to auto wave dash until you release the buttons from then on. This can be while blocking, during a throw, during a special move, the end of a string, or even while you're in a combo, if you want to try to wake up and immediately backdash away at a consistent high speed. Just be careful not to input them during the beginning of a string, as you could buffer the rest of the string. So, getting into applications for this, any movement tech like this is always good in fighting games, as it lets you have more control over your positioning and spacing, and this allows you to do that while maintaining a high level of speed without any execution or timing requirements beyond holding 3 buttons and dashing. So the likely most common use for this will be just in neutral, so you can dash in and out of your opponent's threat range, especially from full screen, to beta reaction and just spacing the way you would normally be playing. And obviously you can quickly retreat if you want to run away, which might be one of the stronger uses for this tech in the long run. Now, this might be a bit awkward to get used to, but you can more easily advance between a projectile onslaught since, remember, you can still block or duck whenever you want while doing this, and as long as you don't release the buttons, you can then auto wave dash immediately after, since now every dash will be perfectly fast, and you can just focus on flawless blocking or ducking the projectiles and whatnot. This could also be useful to get close to your opponent faster if you block something unsafe and want to make sure you get your punish. Now, I haven't found any new combos with my own characters at least yet, so let me know in the comments if you find anything with your characters. Most of mine can get away with just normal dashes for anything. Finally, if you play a team with Cyrax cameo, this is probably the best way to get your opponent as close to the corner during the net. Just hold 1, 2, and 3 during the cameo input, and then you can gallop your way to victory. Overall though, this is a really neat bit of tech that can assist many aspects of your gameplay, especially if you're not already using normal wave dashes. It doesn't necessarily let you move any faster than the standard wave dash method, but I do think there is a lot of value in having it be automatically timed once you set it up, hence the name. It likely won't replace standard wave dashing, except maybe for retreating, but I think for general movement during neutral and dancing around your opponent, especially going backwards, as I mentioned, and just moving in for pressure after a combo are all situations you might really want to look at incorporating this tech. If you're already a master at wave dashing the normal method, then this tech might not seem that crazy to you and will probably be much more situational. But tech is tech, and I will always share all that I find or become aware of. But that's going to do it for this little tech showcase. And let me know of any ideas you may have for this tech that I missed, and especially if you think it's not useful at all or that I'm completely wrong in everything I said. Comment below whatever your thoughts are. I've got several videos planned in the near future for general Mortal Kombat stuff, as well as Smoke and a few other characters specifically, after my noob guide is done. So, like and subscribe if you would really like to show support. You are all awesome. Later.